Firefight. Perfect for slaying the Covenant by the hundreds. Now, I love Firefight. Just the feeling of jumping straight into an epic battle. Really immerse yourself in the war for humanity. You guys requested it, so I found some amazing mods to bring even more chaos to your firefight matches. Halo's combat just evolved for a second time. Your favorite campaign locations now transformed into fantastic firefight level. Hold out in the rocky cliffside of Halo. Take the fight straight to the Covenant's hangar bay. Charge up through the beach side of the Silent Cartographer. Defend against the assault on the control room. And survive in the ominous swamps. I was very excited to try this mod out. Firefight in Combat Evolved just feels perfect, like it should have been there. On top of all these maps, there's actually quite a bit of game modes and a lot of firefight customization that has been added. Like, this really does feel like a full firefight mode for Halo CE. Some of those mods include Grunt Apocalypse, where you're fighting nothing but grunts, Beakageddon, which is all jackals all the time. Jackals are now equipped with needlers sometimes, and it's kind of terrifying, to be honest. I died quite a bit. There's Fiesta Fight, where you're fighting random hordes of enemies. There's even Phantom Fight. Nothing is more terrifying than cloaked enemies lurking around every corner. And of course, we have Flood Firefight. Now you can fight any enemy across any location, even if it doesn't make sense. Fight the Flood while you're rescuing your Marines at Rockside. Or just have an all-out war with every enemy faction in front of the Silent Cartographer. Or keep it lore accurate and fight endless waves of the Flood in the swamps. This mod is great if you ever want to jump into Combat Evolve and just spend countless hours fighting the Covenant till your heart's content. I spent so many hours just recording this, and honestly, it just felt great playing some OG Halo again. This is Lek Valley, a remake of the fan-favorite Halo 3 map, Avalanche. This once frozen tundra now melted away, showing its lush greenery. Now this is Firefight in a less traditional sense. You can't really customize the waves of enemies, but the longer you're in the map and you explore, the intensity of the enemies will still increase. For starters, you'll find hunters roaming around as they've claimed this valley as their new home. But eventually, phantoms will start dropping, bombers will go overhead, and you'll even see Covenant cruisers in the atmosphere, really giving you a sense of all-out war. Hunters are a bit more unique now, along with finding different variants of hunters. When you defeat them, they drop their arm cannon, perfect for you to use now. Oh, but be careful now, because when those hunters go down, they're not out of the fight just yet. The Lek Golo worms will burst out, trying to infect you for killing the mama hunter. And it's just gruesome. I dare say it's worse than the Flood infecting you. This poor ODST, he didn't deserve this death. My poor boy. Now, let's talk about the amazing modded vehicles you'll find in our Hog Showcase. Starting off, we have the Hover Hog. This hog is equipped with 4 state-of-the-art hydraulic hover jets, with plenty of space in the room for all your buddies to hitch a ride. Ascending to the heavens is the name of the game today, folks. With the brand new, a Jet Hog. The Jet Hog will take you to the clouds in comfort. Equipped with a 50mm turret, you'll clear this canyon at Mach 5 with ease. Of course, the fan favorite Bulldog makes a return. It's fast, it's deadly, and most importantly, it's maneuverable. Last, but certainly not least, hot off Consano's assembly line, we have the Flame Hog. With the flamethrower safely secured in the back, this hog is perfect for clearing those hot LZs. To let that napalm fly. Now I just love the creativity on this map. The use of the worms is a great idea and adds a lot more variety to the hunter combat. And it just makes sense that the worms would keep fighting after their hunter form crumbles. This chaotic map was a lot of fun to play, and it was a lot more unique than some of the other ones I've played. So explore around Lek Valley for fan favorite weapons across the Halo series. Just remember to look out for those flesh-eating worms. Reach perfected Firefight, so it's only fitting that one of the best maps from Reach is added to Firefight. We're talking about Boneyard. Defend this outpost as if the UNSC is depending on you, because they are depending on you. Remember, there's the Autumn's right behind you, and if you lose this facility, the Autumn's down, Chief's done, Halo series doesn't happen, so it's all dependent on you at this very moment. Unlike some of the other Firefight maps, there's actually not a target designator. Instead, there are 2 auto turrets that you can activate and defend. It's almost like a mini bonus objective, other than just surviving. And I quite like this. The Covenant actually attack it and can destroy it, causing you to go back and reactivate it again. Of course, if you want a more hardcore experience, you just don't have to turn them on. Just like some of the other maps I've shown off in this mod showcase, you'll find Marines, ODST, and even other Spartans helping you out around the map. You can mount up in a nearby Warthog, blast your favorite tunes as you're going on your Sunday drive. Or release hell in the nearby Revenant that the Covenant left behind. Something about this map just really made me feel like I was deep in the battle for Reach. I could fight on Boneyard for hours. That's probably just because it's one of my favorite maps from Reach. Headlong, probably my favorite map from Halo 2. So of course, I love the Reach port just as much. This map is quite fitting for Firefight with its new Mombasa aesthetic. It really feels like ODST and Reach had a baby. Oh, and it's great to be in the streets of New Mombasa again. This map is cut in half, which makes it one of the more chaotic maps I've played on. Spirits will drop units right on top of you, pretty close to your spawn actually. And both dropships land pretty close to each other, so it won't take long till you and your squad of Marines get overrun. You'll find some pretty amazing modded weapons around the city as well. Elites have carbines now. I found this Assault SMG, which is actually ported from Grand Theft Auto 5. I thought it was pretty awesome. You can find the Silence Pistol, perfect for going full ODST while you're in the city. But the weapon that takes the cake to me is the M73 light machine gun. This thing is incredible. Apparently, this gun is from some old concept art from Reach, but it feels like it should have been in the game. It's got all its animations. It's just awesome. This is by far my new favorite modded weapon. It's just so much fun to use. Look at this thing just shred everything up. Now, most maps have hazards like ghosts or banshees flying around. This map is a bit more unique, with an enemy falcon filled with insurrectionist rebels swooping in and hunting you down wherever you go. I was actually very confused when they flew in. I thought I was getting backup, you know, a little bit of reinforcement action. No, I died immediately. Nothing a well-placed fuel rod cannon won't fix. We're sorry to interrupt this mod showcase with breaking news. There's been a breakout at the nearby animal reserve, causing wild Gouda to roam freely through the streets of New Mombasa. This is, of course, Gouda, the wild creatures native to Reach, not the delicious cheese. In other news, local YouTuber asked to like this video and subscribe. More of that story tonight at 11. Thanks for the breaking news report, Future Travis. It appears that the Goudas will spawn during the final wave, or the boss waves, along with other elites. It's actually kind of refreshing to go up against, and it's a little terrifying when they spawn in. You can really hear them thumping around throughout the whole city. It's vibrating my controller quite a bit. Headlong is great, chaotic fun, and it's perfect if you're looking for something ODST related. I hope you enjoyed this mod showcase. Since recording this, the Master Chief Collection actually has Steam Workshop support, so downloading mods has never been easier. It's just one click of a button, find the mod you want, and hit subscribe, and it'll download just like any other game. If some of the mods I have in this video aren't in Steam yet, I do have them linked in the description below, just in case. If you want to see more firefight mods in ODST, or how about shooting the flood right out of your plasma pistol, check out some of these other mod showcases I have here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace!